Hey guys, Christina here. How's everyone? Christina Torres. I'm hoping to empower women network marketers to grow your business online through attraction marketing strategies, self-confidence, and the mindset to do it daily. So today's video, I want to give you information, ask you a few questions about what holds you back in your business or in just life in general. Think about what's one thing that holds you back, and you probably know it but don't want to say it, and I'm going to share with you what it may be. And then I'll give you 3 tips to help you because it's things that I struggle with as well. So if you're watching this with me now in the live video, just put hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If it's the first time you're watching one of my videos, please drop a 1 so I can thank you. I'm tuning in all the way in hot AZ. The weather is changing just a tad bit, but I was still wearing sandals today. And if you're watching later in the replay, just put in hashtag later. Okay, so one thing that I think that we mostly know what we want to do things in life, whether it's working your business, changing jobs, even losing weight, I said it, maybe going back to school, whatever those things are. I think what we're not used to is change and making that commitment. So let me know if whenever you thought about anything in life that you have done, experienced, even in deciding to do your online business, that change, that feeling that you had, and a lot of it was probably fear. So let me know if you can relate and just say yes below. But one thing that we lack sometimes when we want to try these new journeys is the confidence to do it. Okay, so then how do we overcome the confidence? Would you like to know? And trust me, I'm not an expert. I like to start my videos for the week on Mondays with like something confidence to get us excited and hyped for the week. And I was sitting here thinking, okay, what can I say? So I went to good old Pinterest because there was this really good article. And if you guys would like the article, you could just put an article and I'll send it to you because it was a really good article with a lot of information, but I only wanted to highlight a few topics, key points on it because it was too long, obviously, to go over all this information. But the main thing is the confidence that we have to do something. So how do you retrain your mind and redo these things and have the confidence to do it and tell yourself to do it? So I wanted to read the opening part of this, how it says in this article how your confidence can be learned, because it is a learned pattern and behavior. So the article says that there was research that was done and it shows that the brain physically changes and that's my son laughing. Oh my God, I forgot to tell him I was going live. Okay, anyways, shows that our brain physically changes in response to new experiences, right? Which we know that. Thought patterns and behaviors. This means that we can train ourselves to think differently about changing our situations, challenging situations, and responding them to have more confidence when we want to do them, okay? So by doing that, you're practicing your thoughts that are behaviors that increase your self-confidence. So try these few tips, okay? So reading that, I'm like, okay, Christina, you learned already all that, right? But I think just reading that out loud and hearing it, that it's like, oh yeah, it's all up here at a mindset. Just like I kind of talked about last week, mindset about getting people who don't do Facebook Lives because it's a mindset of that fear and how to get your mind out of that rut. And that could be for anything. That could even be me, Christina, waking up 10 minutes earlier because I should be in the morning. So anyways, you can give me a laughing emoji on that. So how can you retrain your mind and do these things? Okay, so this is the thing, 3 tips, especially when you're working your business. What you want to do is seek practice your success. So what does that mean? So practice, do whatever you need to do for your business. If that means you're connecting with your community, maybe going to your networking meetings with your teams, going to maybe your upline and hearing how they want you to work your business and if that's a fit for you. Because not everyone wants to make that 100 list of people cold message, right? Raise your hand if you've done that because God knows I have. So not everyone wants to do that, but making these connections of what are the possibilities and what are the strategies I need to do to work this business, okay? Because you want to do things that are going to be successful, okay? So, but you need to go in that open land and try these things that are recommended for you. It doesn't mean that it's your final destination. It just means how do you want to work your business, okay, for you to be successful, okay? So a tip, and within this tip is don't be a billboard, don't be a salesperson. Give the benefits, whatever your product or service is, and that will help you get people to come to you versus just being that salesy person. Okay, so that means practicing these practices. So that means you maybe listening to a training. That means you coming out of your shell and educating yourself on your business or service, doing those trainings on that information, connecting with your team, connecting with people who may be possible prospects for your team, because we don't want everyone in our business with us. You too have to also interview. It's this interview process, who you allow to come in to your corner, to your circle, for you to work your business. Okay, so you want to know that those kind of things are going to kind of help you generate your success. Okay, so that's tip 1. Tip 2 is obviously you want to surround yourself with successful people. So that means obviously maybe your upline, your sidelines. If you're part of other communities, even though people are not, and this is really important, even if someone is not in your business with you, but you both have the same kind of mindset, you're open to this opportunity that you may have, and maybe you're connecting with people on here on social media, to look at their success and how they run their business and kind of compare to what is it that you want. What are certain things that you like that they do, or certain things you might want to do different. Angelique, learning process is a key to fight fears. Yes, it's all trial and error. Even when we make mistakes, when we fail, it's all a learning process. We have to learn from our mistakes. Thank you for sharing. So I'm hoping this resonates to any of you guys, and if you guys can relate to any of this, or you're trying to find yourself in this big world of how you want to work your business, how you want to succeed in whatever that may be for your family, business, personal, whatever mindset, this personal development that when you start your business, it's really more about a personal development. It's hidden. You're like, we don't know that, right? So let me know if this resonates to you. Just give me some likes and loves. So being around these successful people. So for me, I've had my uplines, my sidelines that we've collaborated with. I have people that I met through my other business, my affiliate marketing program, where we have the success of others, or just these connections where we're each other's cheerleaders, and when we're saying, okay, this isn't working, what else can work? Okay, so things like that. So you have these people who are leaders, who already went the path. They're already working whatever they did, and they're successful. So just follow those footsteps if they call to you to follow those footsteps, if it's something that you agree with, because just because you haven't had success yet doesn't mean you won't get it, and everyone's timing is different. And then following those paths or those steps, okay, if it's something that you're okay with, okay. Like what I mean by that is not wanting to do that 100 list, not wanting to cold message, not wanting to put your links everywhere on cold messaging or on your description in your videos or whatever. So even though it's someone not in your business, and if you see how they're doing their marketing, or see what they're doing for their business, and that relates to you, then you can follow their footsteps, and that's what whoever you basically see as being successful. Okay, so let me know, do you have someone that whether are they in your business or just someone that you have connections with through online? Let me know if you have someone that you see as successful and maybe a mentor for you to help you through this journey online, through what you're working for as your goals for your business. So let me know, and just put yes below. And that is my son with his laughing. He's hilarious. Okay, and then build your positive network. So here on social media, okay, so it's like just a practice, it's a journey. So when you're here, you are not here to, again, be like, hey, here's my sale. You want to make connections with people. You want to give them education, uplifting, inspiration. That's how you're going to build your own community, okay? That's how you're going to say, like, people are like, oh, I think I like her. She's positive. She has this, she shows, whatever she's doing, and you resonate with that information. Now, I'm not saying everyone's life is perfect, because I know it's not, but I think there's always a time and place to say your obstacles. And I know for me personally, I don't mind sharing some things of my struggles in life, but I'm not going to share everything, because that, to me, more people are more willing to be more open with their audience. So you can kind of just take that for whatever it's worth, but making those connections, showing that you're human, showing that you're not perfect, showing that you made mistakes in your business, those are showing you to your audience that you are human. You know, maybe I like her, maybe I can trust her, maybe she is someone that I want to follow and see what kind of, what kind of advice that she may or may not give, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure that when you do that, then you're putting on all this positive in this air, right? You're putting all this positivity. So then people are going to become your own tribe. You're going to make your own tribe, people looking up to you, asking questions. Now, in the way I see it is, as far as this journey that I've been on, is as far as giving value, educating. People want to see that, and then that's when they're going to see you as an authority and see you as, maybe you can help them with their problem, with their solution, giving them a solution to their problem, if that makes sense. So it's all this vein of this mindset, just these little steps that you need to do to build that confidence, okay? Your confidence is something that is worked on, and it's not going to happen overnight. But again, when we go through our struggles, when we make mistakes, when we fall and we get back up, that lovely quote of fall 7 times, get up 8. Those kind of things are going to help you mentally, because it's like sometimes when you don't want to try something new, it's because it's the unknown. You don't know what it is. You're not sure what you're going to experience, and we want to be perfect, right? Let me know if you can relate. Just put yes below. You feel like you want to be perfect and you don't want to try something new, and you don't want to do this or that because you're not sure how your outcome is going to be, because you haven't experienced it, and you don't want to look like you fell. You don't want to look like you made a mistake, but it's okay, because that's how you learn, through trial and error, through mistakes. Okay, I did it this way this time. I'm going to try it this way and see if that works better. Okay, so it's just really this mindset of knowing and trying. You're being vulnerable, you're putting yourself out there, you're just trying the best that you can, and these are just going to be simple key points for you to, I'll read them again really fast, how you can gain your confidence that can be learned. You're going to practice through your success, okay? Everything you're doing, everything you're eating up, everything the training, what you're doing, you listen to a training, you learn it, you implement it, and you go, okay? Did it work? Did it not work? What can I tweak? You're going to surround yourself with other people who are successful. Watch what they do. Do what works for you. Maybe not everything they do will work for you, but have some kind of mentor. You need to have a mentor to help you, to guide you, because they've already been there and done that. And then they can help you through the path the better, okay? So it's not so shaky. And then you want to be able to build your own successful network for you to surround yourself with, for you to be successful and around other successful people. And the way you're going to do that is by giving value and education, to develop your own tribe, to get people to like and trust you. And that's how your confidence is going to be boosted, because you're going to have this boost of confidence because you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people who feel the same way you do. You are learning new things, you're applying them, and you're telling yourself, it's okay, I can make a mistake, and you're just going to keep trying to do it. And then you're going to build your own cheerleaders, your own tribe to follow you, for you to help. It's just like this circle of life, okay? So like, here you are in your business, you're unsure, you find a mentor, you find someone who's successful, follow their lead, do what works for you as far as their end. You implement, learn and implement, trial and error. And then you become this authority figure. You give value and educate, and then people will follow you, because there's always people that are higher in their learning, and then there's people who are learning and applying it, and then people in the beginning. And it goes in this full circle, and you just want to keep that going and keep that going. And then that's how we all together become each other's tribe and become building your confidence together in this whole circle. So let me know if that makes sense, but there was a really good sentence at the end I wanted to read. So when you do these strategies, you enhance your self-belief, okay? And then you can believe that you have the confidence to achieve whatever goal you may want and overcome any of your challenges. Life isn't easy, guys. We know this. And the only way that you're going to be successful in your whatever your goals are is if you keep trying and you get up and saying, okay, that doesn't work, let's try it this way. And you just keep going. The only way it won't work for you is if you stop and you don't continue what you need to do, and you just say, oh, this is not for me, and you kind of throw your hands, towel up or whatever. So you throw, the towel in, or whatever that saying is, and then you just stop. But there's always a way to get there. But at times when you're finally in this middle of building your business or whatever the goal you want, you need to have the training and the education for you to do it for you to be more, like, I guess, more successful and then go to that higher end, because you're not going to always get it staying in the same, right? Think about your education when you went to school for, you know, whatever you went for your career. You went to you educated yourself so you can get those learning fundamentals. Then you went and got a job and you worked on those strategies of whatever you were taught, and then you implemented them in your profession. And then maybe some of us, we went back and got another degree, you know, your master's degree or whatever, and then you built those new strategies you learned and you kept going. It's the same thing for your business when you educate yourself on how to build this information, how to do it. But I say the right way, so you engage, give value, educate, be an inspiration. You don't want to just come off salesy, but then you feel like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to do this right. I don't want to hit that like button. I don't want to share about me. So it's all a mindset. And then if you hang around the people who are doing it and you feel their vibe, they're going to encourage you to do it. So I hope this helps you. Please let me know if any of these simple tips might help you grow your confidence. But in the end of the day, it's really just about what we tell ourselves, self-talk, what we tell ourselves. And it's kind of just that simple thing we always say: if you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, you won't. But you definitely will. The people who start and just keep going and going, even though they're scared, you know, they're scared and they're just going to go for it and they're going to do it, even if they're wrong, if they're doing it wrong, but they're going to fall on their face, they're going to get up and they're going to keep doing. Those people are going to be successful. The people who just kind of sit in the background and they're unsure about it, they're not sure if they really want to go in 100%, maybe they're going in about a 10 and 20 and coming back. You know, you really have to feel when you put both feet on the ground to keep going, okay? So I'm hoping these tips help you. It's just a mindset, guys, seriously, and just tell yourself you can do it. If you're wanting to more inspiration, then I hope that you would join me in my close group for women network marketers. I feel that I have tons of value in there for you if you're someone who's just getting started on your business, or if you're someone who is tired of being that salesy person and you don't want to be a billboard of your business anymore, and you want to attract the people the right way using attraction marketing strategies. I have really information in my group for you to help you start training yourself and learning small strategies, simple strategies for you to start implementing to get the results you need for you to grow your business, to be more looked as someone who educates and gives benefits and not just that sell. So anyways, guys, that's all I have. Take care. God bless and have a great week.